Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeidrea. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said...
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
These must be the Dahnans the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
yes. It's Lord Almeidrea Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
Found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dahnan? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell!
I'll kill you. I swear it! I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Ela?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Ma, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Burn! Swallow blade!
By the power of water! Annihilation!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Explosive ray! Dance in the wind! By the power of water!
I owe you one.
I'll be saving this one! Purge malevolence!
Raging Lunar Storm!
Freeze Lancer! By the power of water!
Eternal devastation! Tempest! Crush!
Feel! Hear the flame of
Azure
fire!
Storm!
Excited!
Azure Storm!
The abyssal
Searing flame! Reload! Purge malevolence!
Eternal devastation!
In a bind?
Lunar Freeze Lancer! I'm all stuffed up!
Azure Storm!
Not on my watch!
I'll grind you into dust!
Hear the flame of fury! Lightning Lord!
Crush! Burn!
Will this help?
Demon Fang! Try this!
Healing circle!
Explosive ring!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Azure Storm!
I'll heal you all!
Azure Storm!
Healing circle! War with
I owe you one.
Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can do! Clear for us a path!
Do it! Now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Begin!
I'll grind you into dust!
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused!
Azure Storm!
Magic is there! Tidal wave!
Azure Storm!
Vanquish darkness!
Azure
Raging
Storm!
Lunar Storm!
Lunar corruption! Lunar
Prepare to be
divine
seized.
strength!
In a bind?
Azure Storm!
This one's all mine!
Mega ray! Vanquish darkness! Lightning!
Begin!
Azure Storm!
Divine
Azure
strength!
Storm!
Lunar Storm!
Here goes! Lunar corruption!
Azure Storm!
Power of water! Gale force! Gemini Alpha!
Azure Storm!
It won't escape me! Not today! And there goes the tail! Right, let's do this! Sitting fire!
Here, let me help!
Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
Confiscated! I never miss! May 1,000 gales carry
Azure
the
Storm!
by the power of water!
Tornado Drive!
Azure Storm!
Annihilation!
Snake in the abyssal deep! Clear for us a path!
Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
Annihilation! Graviton field!
Azure Storm!
Mega ray!
No further!
Azure...
This one's all mine!
First aid! May 1,000 gales carry you to shrine!
Azure Storm!
Gale instant!
Azure Storm!
Lunar corruption field! Lunar blast!
Azure Storm!
Arcane waterfall! Freeze lancer!
Azure
You
Storm!
will escape my judgment!
Azure Storm!
Ray!
Azure
Here,
Storm!
let me help!
I can carve through armor!
First aid!
In your death.
This one's mine!
thank
Go!
you.
You're mine!
Azure Storm!
Annihilation!
Azure
Mega-
Storm!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Thunder Blade!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, but Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time. but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidrea's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Dahnans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Xion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there, please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live, without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Bayfon, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered, I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Ah.
We've reached our destination.
You make sure to rest too, Hoodle.
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Out of our way! No further!
Go get me!
you!
Sleep now.
My turn!
These ones can burn rings around us. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Eagle! Freeze Lancer! Now!
In an instant! Impact Block!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Take this!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Not a chance! Make of the official...
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? Go no further!
Can't get out of this!
Demon Flame! Radiating Orb!
Raging Wind!
Do it!
Next! Not a chance!
Burning!
Azure Storm!
Malevolent!
I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Now!
By the power of water!
I need to be stronger.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidrea fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess. Look sharp!
Lightning Thunder Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Eternal devastation! Crush! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Barely a blip on our radar. Forgive you!
Now you see what I can do!
Hit!
Demon Fang! Try this!
They're highly sticking on!
In an instant! Impact Claw! Not a chance!
Here I
Mirage!
go! You're hearing it right!
Its armor's too strong!
I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Nice work!
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
All right. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I hope we manage to catch Almeidrea soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hoodle. I don't know what to do. Whoa, that came out perfect! This ice cream tastes so good!
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Well, guess I'm off to bed. Well, off we go.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Dahnans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
We've reached our destination.
Where should I cast my line? Ha! All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
There we go. I reeled us in a big one.
That flapper was a true fighter.
We've got a lively one. I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
Are we going to be able to finish all that? We've reached our destination.
Now where might those fish be? All right. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
There certainly are a wide array of fish on Dahnan.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
This one's tough,
In a
but we
bind?
have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I'm ready! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Are those arms even natural?
Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
No, the tempest engulfs you! Can't get out of this! Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Where are you going?
Demon Pack! Try captivity! Explosive Ring!
I'll blind you with a dust!
Azure Storm!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Now! Here I come!
I'll face you! Eat this!
Azure Storm!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Not a chance!
Move it!
Not today!
Now we're not
Demon Pack! Explosive Ring!
Blazing storm!
Blow away! Raining
Another incantation ruined!
Raining Flash!
That frickin' does it!
Blow away!
By the power of water! I never miss!
Can't get out of this!
Will this...
Blow away! Demon Pack! Try this!
Tempest!
Explosive Ring!
Elusive deity!
It's time!
By the power of water!
Burn in hell!
Annihilation!
Demon Pack! Explosive Ring!
Lunar corruption!
Now you see what I can do!
By the power of water!
Blind you with a dust!
Mega ray!
Azure Storm!
I'll face you! Tornado drive! Dance on the
Azure
wind!
Storm!
Healing circle!
Azure Storm!
The abyssal secret!
Lunar corruption!
Prepare to be seized!
Blow away!
Take this!
Demon Pack! Try this!
Healing
The
circle!
everlasting darkness!
Searing flame!
That resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Cyan instrument! I'm ready!
Raining Flash!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! What's this?
A freezing storm!
Dance on the wind!
Whirlwind fast!
Naked the abyssal
Healing fury!
This one's all mine! Eat this! Demon Pack!
I'm only getting started!
Explosive Ring!
Searing flame!
I'll finish you here! Armor won't save you! Resonate with the earth! Still up! Mine! No heart is being interrupted!
Raining Flash! Blow away! Regenerate!
This one's mine!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'll bring you back from
The official take this! Demon Prey! Explosive ring! Dance on the wind! Azure Storm! Making the official for us a path! Not today! Talon Demon Prey! Explosive ring! Azure Storm! Regeneration! Azure Storm! Allow me to help you. By the power of water! Azure Storm! Hitting pile driver! Blow away! Raining slap! Begin! Take blow this! Away! Can't get out of this! Raining slap! Take this! Will this help? Now you see what I can do! Blow away!
This one's mine!
Pile driver! Dance on the wind! Not today! Tectonic! All hit! Did you hear it now?
Freeze Lancer!
Elusive deity! Talon Hurricane! Explosive ring! Hitting pile driver! Eagle fire! I owe you one! Tornado drive! Azure Storm!
Power of water!
Elusive deity! Hitting pile driver! Talon Hurricane! Eagle fire! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We've reached our destination.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Dahnan owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Dahnan owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. All right. She's got a good size to her, all told.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Reel it in. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. There we go. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
There's a nice breeze here. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. All right. She's got a good size to her, all told.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Ha! All right. That's not a fish I see often.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
I've got something. It's not bad, per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
I've got something. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Is this what I think it is? Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. I've caught a good amount of fish, as it turns out.
I had no idea there were so many.
Oh, you've seen nothing yet. There's a whole world of fish just waiting for us to discover them.
Guess we've still got a long way to go.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go?
We've reached our destination.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Dahnans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Dahnans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do in this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like, I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Dahnans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Dahnan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Dahnans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Dahnan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Xion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Niez its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahnan. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alvin.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
I wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Xion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Saar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelselik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
No further!
It's water!
I'll tear you apart! Eternal devastation!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Not for...
A comfortable win.
Gotta break through! I see one, eh? I can carve through one! Like you succeeded! Eternal devastation! We're not finished! Going in! Hold my lord! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Got it!
An opponent like this should be easy.
Cyan Instant!
Eternal
Do
devastation!
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
These ones can run rings around us!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What's this thing?
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Gotta break through! You got spirit! Take this!
Cyan
Demon Fang! Try this! I won't show you any in an instant! Impact block!
Here, let me help.
First aid!
I owe you one.
Hurricane!
I owe you one.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way.
It's on! Now you'll learn! My demon fist was all mine! You're nothing! We're not finished!
Do it! They really don't.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance!
One more!
I'm not done! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Now you'll learn! Burn in hell! You won't make a fool of me! I won't show you any mercy! Got you now! Explosive ring!
Allow me to help you.
Carve through armor!
Allow me to help you.
Where are you going?
Eternal devastation! Talon storm! Azure storm!
What's this?
Take this! Glimmer dragon! Show me! In an instant! Impact block!
Into everlasting
Azure storm! Take this!
By the power of water! Seems about right to me.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Courteous, aren't you?
Crush! I'm on it! Eternal devastation! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Try harder! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
Explosive ring! Glimmer dragon!
Here's a healing arm!
Orchid Fury!
First aid!
I owe you one! Damn it!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
First strike! Azure storm!
Rotating pile driver! I'm on it!
Azure storm!
Captivity!
Orchid Fury!
Raging lunar
Hurricane! Orchid Fury!
Mystic mercy! Eat this! Very good! Go away!
Allow me to help you.
Orchid Fury!
Into the shadows!
I'm on it! I'll grind you in the dust! Far enough!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never.
An astral light?
That's my cue.
Do it!
Shut him down!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'm practically unstoppable.
This'll... make us even more formidable.
It'll be a breeze. Get in,
No
get
further.
out.
Lightning! Downfall!
Crush!
By the power of
Eternal
Earth!
devastation! Crush!
Searing flame! These ones can run rings around us!
Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance!
Take it!
Enter storm! Frortress! I'm ready! Serpent! A comfortable win.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans used to keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Coming through. The rebel!
Where are you going?
Eternal devastation! I'm ready!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
I see one,
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Snake could be a bit
I'll smash you! Aqua Serpent! I'll keep you right. It's almost too strong. I'm ready! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Not a chance! Elusive deity! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Let's refrain from losing.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidrea's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea.
Eternal devastation! Fire support! I'm ready! I will show you it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Coming through. I see one, eh? Wham! Eternal devastation! Can you take it? Eternal devastation! Take down the defenses!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Cyan instant!
I'm ready! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Hey, what do you say?
I can carve through dust to dust!
Freezing storm!
Azure Storm! Not today!
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
Now you'll learn!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Benediction
Not a
light.
chance! Mirage! Azure Storm!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Get lost!
Azure Storm! Whirlwind my lord! Fire support! Azure Storm! Take this!
Glacial Spear!
In a bind?
Report!
No shield can stand up to these fish! Take it! Elusive deity! Hitting
Azure Storm!
now in the clear!
I'm ready! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion. What's this thing?
An opponent like this should be
Where
easy.
are you going?
I see one, eh?
I'm on it! Into the
Shattering the pieces!
I'm ready! Devastation! Out of the way!
Have you ever considered your purpose?
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! Be my guest!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
We managed to pull through.
do you say? No further!
Into the
Tear you apart! Crush! Eternal devastation! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Take down their defenses! I'll smash you! Not done! My deal? Eternal devastation! Do it! Now! Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
Talon Hurricane!
Mirage! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Demon Time! Try this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Any injuries?
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang! I'm ready!
Is it too late to
In an instant! Impact Claw! My turn! I'm on it!
Lunar Corruption!
That's freaking good! Like it! Orochi's Fury! Go away!
Healing Circle!
Orochi's Fury! Thanks!
Talon Hurricane!
Right there! The official deep clear for Orochi's Fury! Aqua Serpent! I'll blind you with the stuff on your knees!
Healing Circle!
No, I won't give in.
That's
An astral arc?
That's my cue! Lunar Blast!
Shut him down!
Eagle
It's
Fly!
on!
I'm on a roll now!
Eat dirt! Demon Fang!
Lunar Corruption!
Explosive Ring!
Whirlwind
Azure Storm!
Generation!
Try harder! Now!
These six has got your name on them.
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Take this. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
I'm ready, Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn!
Freezing
Enough!
Storm!
Azure Storm!
Now you see what I can do.
Where are you going? Freezing Storm!
Do it.
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I felt better, that's for sure.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Right, here goes! For my lord! Eat this! Demon King! Damn it, man!
Do it!
Take down the...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning!
Not a chance! Enter storm!
Do it! Eagle God!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Like this should be easy.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. My turn. Enter storm. Elusive deity. It's almost time. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Not today! Demon Fang! Try this!
Captivity! I'll shoot them out of the sky!
Explosive ring!
Elusive deity! Go for the weak one!
Demon Fang!
Further corruption!
Explosive ring! Dark Wind! Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
I never miss!
Demon Fang! Try this!
Glimmer Dragon!
Outline you in the
Explosive deity!
Azure Storm!
Do it!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
That get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almeidrea's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Place to look. Straight ahead.
Almeidrea.
There she is! Almeidrea!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Niez. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell,
he would never stand by and laugh. As people hollowed.
What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of. Mismold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Inferno Torrent!
Does it hurt? Shiny Supernova!
Inferno Torrent!
I'll
As your sword!
Not so fast!
Please now,
I'm in your
not
debt.
in your dreams!
As your sword!
Take
Demon
this!
Tang! Explosive
Show
ring!
thy mystic mercy!
One more!
As your sword! Not today!
Brimming with hatred.
I'll face you!
Does it hurt?
Can you
As
take
your
it?
sword!
Does it hurt?
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Coyote! As your sword! Now,
Take
while it's
this.
reeling!
Take it down!
Here I come!
Shine!
Radiant
Radiant light! Wings of regeneration!
Inferno Torrent!
Regenerate!
Don't suffer in
Mountain
silence.
gales, tear you to shreds!
Inferno Torrent!
Suffer in silence.
As your sword! As your storm!
Begin!
As your storm!
Do it!
Rimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Go! Shape with darkness!
Begin!
They're attacking! Separately!
I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
Hope this works!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
It's over!
As your storm!
Where are you going?
You will suffer!
Wait now! I'll heal you all! Just try and run!
I'm grateful.
That
looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Dance in the wind!
Not today!
And again!
Try this!
Here's a healing art! I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now.
Raging cascade!
Explosive ring!
Spread!
As your storm!
Our dance waterfall! In here! I'll be saving this one! Go!
Swallow blade! Try this!
Raging
Inferno
storm!
Torrent!
Will suffer!
Coyote one! As your storm! As your storm!
Here, let me help! Raging
As your storm!
power!
Her master core.
Not while I'm around, she isn't! Here's a healing
Inferno Torrent!
First aid!
No further!
As your storm!
Here I go! Not on my watch! I'm only getting
Begin.
Tempest Wall!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Chaotic disaster! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alvin!
Xion!
Alvin!
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.